Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are joined by the Women's WWE Champion, Becky Lynch, in the building after a successful defense against Lyra Valkyria 2 weeks ago at the Royal Rumble.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Champion, Becky.
And what a dominant reign Becky Lynch has had over the women's division for nearly a year now. Started when she defeated Rhea Ripley last year at WrestleMania. Defeated Rhea Ripley again a few months later after WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia at the Night of Champions. Becky Lynch has been on one hell of a roll as of late, but another woman coming down to the ring right now who made waves last week with her performance against Charlotte Flair in an unsuccessful attempt to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Liv Morgan is taking on the Women's Champion here tonight. Morgan and Lynch meeting for the first time in a long time. As I said, all it takes is a string of good performances, well, victories too, but also a victory over the Women's Champion to really solidify yourself as a top contender. And if Liv Morgan can get the job done here tonight in our opening match, she would certainly be on the horizon for a championship opportunity. As now she goes straight at the champion, kick right to the ribs. As I said, Liv Morgan, a tremendous performance against Charlotte Flair last week. Nearly having the Queen beat a number of times throughout that match. Fell short at the end, but certainly gained the respect of the audience in attendance and everybody watching at home, as now Becky Lynch trying to go straight for Liv Morgan with some kicks, but Morgan stepping up to the plate. Oh, a big running clothesline. Big running clothesline from Liv now. And a big face buster off the turnbuckle. Liv Morgan going for a cover. Becky Lynch again with a big kick out. And now here comes Liv Morgan on the attack here. Big drop kick to the champ. Becky Lynch will be wise to try and get her wits about her here and try and get back into this one. A big lariat to Liv Morgan. And now dragging Morgan on the ropes here. This is where Becky Lynch really hones in on her craft and really shines. Attacking limbs of her opponents and just wearing down the body parts. Aside from this tremendous singles match in the women's division, we also have a triple threat later on in the night between Bayley, Roxanne Perez, and Cora Jade. Elimination Chamber qualifier on the line in that match. Braun Breaker is in the building. He's taking on the megastar LA Knight in Elimination Chamber qualifier. We got the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes in the building as well. Oh, a nice drop toe hold by Liv Morgan. Catching the champ off guard there. Kick right to the face. Certainly not too effective, but definitely did the damage. And now Liv Morgan with a step up enziguri. Cleaning the clock of Becky Lynch here is now calling up the women's champion to her feet. What the hell does Liv Morgan have planned here? Full head of steam. Indeed. Suicide dive. Wiping out the women's champion. And now Becky Lynch able to get the reversal to go for her. Oh, but gets dropped by a step up enziguri. Liv Morgan has been putting on some incredible performances these last few weeks. And now look at this. Oh, shot right to the face. And now look at this. A nice Hurricane Rana, but averted by Becky Lynch. Turns it into an alley-oop. Alley-oop bomb. Going for the cover. Liv Morgan getting the shoulder out at 2.5. And now Becky Lynch really starting to realize just exactly how far the competition is inside Liv Morgan and just how much of a challenge this actually is to face Liv Morgan. As we stated before, Liv Morgan is a former women's champion. It's just been a very long time since she's held championship gold. She's been struggling to fight to get to the top of this card. It's like such a stacked women's division across the board, both SmackDown and Monday Night Raw. As now look at this, Becky Lynch from the second rope. And you got women like Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair dominating the top of their divisions on their respective brands. With WrestleMania season looming, big victories like this for Liv Morgan could do wonders. A big drop kick connects. Big drop kick connects, and now Becky Lynch is out. Becky Lynch is out. This could be Liv Morgan's opportunity. Goes off the ropes with a face buster. Face buster knocks Becky Lynch out. Goes for the cover. Count of 1, 2. Becky Lynch gets the shoulder out. Shoulder out at 2.5. And now Liv Morgan trying to keep that intensity exactly at the pace that she wants it. And now look at this, top rope. Hurricane Rana connects. That could be the move that puts it all to bed, but no. This is awesome chants in the crowd. We heard it last week in Liv Morgan's performance against the Queen. And now this week she's up against another member of the Four Horsewomen in Becky Lynch. Women's champion Becky Lynch has the disarmer cinched in the center of the ring now. Liv Morgan's in trouble. Morgan is in trouble. Can she fight out of this? Morgan trying to fight, scratch and claw. Pushes Becky Lynch overboard. And now wait a minute. Got caught with the version of the Oblivion. A modified Oblivion from Liv Morgan to put away the women's champion. Becky Lynch kicks out at 2. Tremendous stuff from both these ladies. Women's wrestling chants developing in the crowd as they really should. And now monkey flip from Liv. Morgan leaving it all out there in the ring. That's a long ways away from the ring. She clears it anyways. Big splash. Big splash to Becky. Goes for the cover and Becky Lynch again. Huge kick out. I don't know where Becky's finding it. I don't know where she's found it all year round. She's like pretty much been undefeated this entire year. Liv Morgan made a fatal mistake there. Lynch has had very few losses, but now look at this. Liv Morgan with a suicide dive. Perhaps one of the most winningest women on the roster, Becky Lynch, has been in the last year. And she's been able to secure that championship all throughout this past year as well. Knocking off names like Io Sky, Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, just to name a few. As now Morgan goes right back to the face buster. Now Becky Lynch is in a very, very bad way right now. Liv Morgan has the women's champion right where she wants her, as a matter of fact. And now look at this, Morgan. We saw this in the Charlotte Flair match, this jumping guillotine. Morgan getting in her submission bag a little bit. Trying to tap out two of the queens of submission in Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in the last few weeks. And now, wait a minute, Becky Lynch, though, might have caught Liv Morgan with the modified manhandle slam. The modified manhandle slam connects. Morgan's out here. Count of 2. Count of 3. No! Liv Morgan just peeling that shoulder off the mat. Becky Lynch, the frustration is all over her face. Fight forever chants in the crowd. Liv Morgan is certainly becoming a fan favorite the more and more that we see her. Look at this. Nice running face buster. A nice running face buster, and now this could be the damage done that Morgan needed. Oh my goodness gracious. She just cleared half of the ring. And I can't even talk at this point with that senton. Could this be the opportunity for Liv Morgan to put this thing to bed and put away the women's champion? As I say time and time again, it is so detrimental to defeat a champion in a non-title contest. Because, I mean, well, obviously the next time you're in the ring with that champion, the championship will be on the line because you've proven that you can go the distance with the very best in the division. And now another step up enziguri by Liv Morgan. Morgan's looking to do the damn thing here. As now look at this single leg Boston Crab to the champion. Single leg Boston Crab to Becky Lynch. Lynch is in a bad predicament right now. Liv Morgan has taken an absolute beating in this match, but has also dished it out. And now Becky Lynch. Oh, big single leg drop kick connects. Big single leg drop kick connects, and now wait a minute. Oh, Liv Morgan with a jawbreaker there. These two women going back and forth. Pivotal moment in this match. Liv Morgan with a nice counter. Morgan with a nice counter now. As now she targets the head of Becky Lynch, but I know Becky Lynch now. Oh no, wait a minute. Becky Lynch now from the top rope. She's done playing games here. She's done playing games here. Manhandle slam off the top rope. A manhandle slam off the top rope to put away Liv Morgan. And indeed she does just that. Two incredible performances by Liv Morgan back to back, but also two losses. Those incredible performances need to amount to wins if Liv Morgan wants to find herself back in title contention. We are getting ready for our first qualifier, Elimination Chamber qualifier tonight, and the dogs are barking here tonight. A sold out, packed out show of Monday Night Raw. Braun Breaker, the badass, the dog himself, looking to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. This is one man I would not want to be locked inside any type of cage with. Everybody knows you don't lock a dog in a cage. At least not this type of dog. A hungry dog, a dog that hasn't eaten in 48 hours or whatever you may be. Braun Breaker is hungry for opportunities. He's hungry for championships. He's hungry for the success. He wants it all. And believe me, he has every damn skill needed to have it all. Braun Breaker having an incredible breakout year, no pun intended, last year. No championships under his belt last year, but certainly some incredible performances against champions like Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes. He's also been in the ring with the man. He's about to face LA Knight in singles competition and won that as well. So Breaker really has the high ground right now as far as victories over the megastar. But LA Knight, when it comes to spotlight performances and getting himself on big name, big match cards, LA Knight loves to do just that. He walked into last year's WrestleMania as the Intercontinental Champion, surviving 5 other men in a hellacious ladder match to retain the Intercontinental Championship that night. Lost the Intercontinental Championship in Saudi Arabia to Jey Uso and kind of fell off the rocket ever since. But LA Knight could change it all around here tonight with a big win over Braun Breaker and a qualification for the Elimination Chamber. So where he could win that match and then find himself right back in a title match at WrestleMania as well. As now, wait a minute, Braun Breaker trying to get some cheap shots in, a big uppercut to LA Knight. This match is officially about, even though LA Knight hasn't even gotten to take off his jacket, Breaker immediately attacking the megastar. And like I said, he is very, very hungry, is Braun Breaker, and you could see exactly how hungry this man is, because he's even willing to take it to extreme routes. But the problem is LA Knight is a veteran in this business. He knows exactly how to take advantage of situations just like this, where Braun Breaker might get a little too overzealous here and might get a little too in his head about things and trip up and make some rookie mistakes, even though he's not that much of a rookie anymore. Oh my goodness, what a tilt-a-whirl slam there from Braun Breaker. And LA Knight gets back up to his feet. Bit of a stare down here as now the megastar and the man that's meaner than evil, like it says on the back of his singlet there. Braun Breaker meet in the squared circle. Another tilt-a-whirl power slam by Breaker. Goes for the cover. LA Knight gets the shoulder out. Back and forth we go. Or at least not really in terms of LA Knight, but he needs to get something to go here. Jawbreaker to Braun Breaker. And now he powers Breaker up. Sends him into the turnbuckle face first. And now LA Knight just ragdolling Braun Breaker here. Look out, LA Knight going for a big move here and a discus lariat. Knocks out Braun Breaker, but Breaker's right back up on his feet. Gets sat down real quick, does the megastar. And I look at the power of Braun Breaker lifting him up for an exploder. Exploder by the young and hungry Braun Breaker. Oh my goodness gracious. Another moonsault for good measure. Braun Breaker is absolutely incredible every time we see him in that ring. Even had a pretty decent showing in the Royal Rumble in Cincinnati. Look out, look at the speed. Breaker looks to join his former NXT alumni and Ilya Dragunov, who qualified this past Friday night in the Elimination Chamber. Imagine if Breaker and Ilya Dragunov lock horns inside the chamber in Australia. What a moment that would be, as Breaker now sending LA Knight into the barricade, but that might have given LA Knight an opportunity there. Has Breaker on his shoulders, looking to plan him out. Burning hammer on the floor, my goodness gracious. And that is an opening to Megastar muchly needed. And now sending Breaker into the steps. LeBron Breaker still kicking LA Knight off him. Breaker got to take this back into the ring. The only way you can qualify for the chamber is by ending it in the ring. And now Braun Breaker immediately goes right back on the attack. Fireman's carry into the double knee gut buster. Off the second now from Breaker. Stomping out LA Knight. And now look at this, huge jumping Hurricane Rana. Connects. Kick out at one from LA Knight here. Going back and forth is Breaker and Knight. Went for an elbow. Meant nothing there. As now LA Knight, you can see these mistakes coming from Braun Breaker a mile away. It's just, like I said, I think he's getting a little bit into his head about it. He realizes the opportunity here at hand. His first WrestleMania, he could be in a damn World Championship match. Imagine the pressure that Breaker must be feeling. As now Braun Breaker calling LA Knight up to his feet. Oh my goodness. Huge clothesline. Breaker has controlled majority of this match, honestly. Oh my, look at this. Just ragdolling this absolutely grown man in LA Knight. LA Knight probably weighs just as much, if not more, than Braun Breaker, and he just threw him around like he was a little kid. He's not done there just yet as he hits another exploder. Another exploder to the Megastar. And now Breaker seems to be rolling here. But LA Knight trying to keep up the attack. And now big lariat out of the corner. Stuns Braun. Big drop kick missed. Breaker misses a jumping clothesline of sorts. And now LA Knight setting him in a turnbuckle. Another lariat connects. And now LA Knight going top rope. This could be LA Knight's opportunity. Hits the Megastar elbow drop off the top rope. Huge Megastar elbow drop to put away Breaker, but Braun with a big kick out. LA Knight perhaps setting up for the BFT, but Braun Breaker catches the leg and sends him for a ride once again. My goodness. Big kick to the face, though. LA Knight trying to put a muzzle on this dog here tonight, but Breaker seemingly just will not die, will not stay down. Look at that. A shoulder block from the second rope cleared half the ring, though. The pure athleticism of Braun Breaker is absolutely, legitimately terrifying. And now Braun Breaker just seems to have an answer for everything LA Knight wants to throw at him here tonight. Look out, Braun Breaker has bad intentions on the mind. Oh my goodness, moonsault follow-away slam from the top of the damn rope. This is indeed awesome, folks. Braun Breaker is awesome, and he is a future world champion, whether it be at WrestleMania or not. Big elbow drop connects. And now Breaker looking to break the Megastar in half on his way to the Elimination Chamber. Steiner recliner cinched in. Shout out to his uncle. Shout out to his dad. LA Knight still holding on here, though. You got to realize what's at stake, folks. As I've said all throughout the last few weeks, a spot in the Elimination Chamber to potentially earn a world championship match at the biggest stage of them all. Breaker now sending shoulder right into the ribs of LA Knight. And now Braun Breaker setting LA Knight up here, going for a choke slam of sorts, but LA Knight reverses it. And now, wait a minute, gets reversed again by Braun. Braun Breaker now sending LA Knight for a ride. And now, wait a minute, both men had similar ideas in mind, running at each other. Oh, a big shoulder tackle. But a former football player himself, Braun Breaker, as now LA Knight goes for an elbow. Might have gotten caught, though, as now Breaker. LA Knight trading shots here. Oh, what a strike right to the face. Oh, and he gets cut in half by a spear. A spear out of nowhere caught LA Knight. And now it might be a matter of time before all's said and done here. Braun Breaker lays him out with a military press power slam. LA Knight's cooked. No, shoulder out. Shoulder out at 2.5. Breaker can't believe it. He's trying to look around to the crowd. Fight forever chance in the crowd. I don't think Breaker wants to fight forever. He wants to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Sends LA Knight back to the floor. And now once again, Braun Breaker again taking LA Knight for a ride, but the damage has been done to Breaker as well. And now Braun calling LA Knight up to his feet. What does Braun Breaker have planned here? Got caught by Knight, though, on the outside. Look out. Oh, drops him with the atomic drop. But Breaker now, oh my goodness, just driving. Oh, what the hell was that? Just driving LA Knight into that hardest part of the ring there, the apron. And now, wait a minute, Breaker. No. Face first on the apron this time. And now off the apron from Breaker. More damage to the ribs. It might just mean more for the kid at this point in his career. LA Knight could be on the business end of another spear. Breaker's setting him up. And now ran straight into it. No, a big shoulder tackle. A big shoulder tackle from Breaker now. Again, hooks the arms. Gets it once more. I think Breaker's done playing games here as he launches LA Knight right into that post. Right into the post goes LA Knight. And now, wait a minute. Oh, got caught though. Got caught, did LA Knight. Chopping away at the chest of Braun Breaker. Huge, big boot from LA Knight. Breaker could be out here. LA Knight looking to shoot his shot. Blunt force trauma, but the damage has been done to LA Knight as well. Braun Breaker's leg is pretty much on that rope. The referee does not realize though, but Breaker still gets a shoulder out nonetheless. Shoulder out nonetheless. Blunt force trauma not enough. Blunt force trauma not enough. Oh, Breaker now. Breaker now. Channeling the inner dog face gremlin in him. And now sending LA Knight back into the ring. Look out. LA Knight, another running shoulder tackle. And now Braun Breaker is seemingly firing on all cylinders. This is not where LA Knight wants to be. Big clothesline connects. Oh, another clothesline just knocked him straight out of the sky. And now big back body drop from Breaker. Oh, no. Spine buster connects. Spine buster connects as Breaker now calling LA Knight back up to his feet. Another spear cuts the megastar in half. Another spear connects, and that's going to put Breaker in. No, I thought I was going to put him in the chamber. I thought I was going to put him in the chamber, but LA Knight survives. LA Knight somehow surviving here, but I think Breaker's done playing games here. LA Knight with a reversal. LA Knight with a reversal. Got caught. Oh, just ran straight over his shoulder. And Braun Breaker has to be fierce at this point. Another one. Another one setting him up for a second one. A second military press power slam. That's got to be it. Braun Breaker defeating the megastar. And with that, Breaker joins the field in Australia. What a match. What a match between these two. Braun Breaker continues to level up, continues to impress, continues to build his legacy that has only just begun. Imagine if in your first WrestleMania you are contending for the World Championship, whether that being against Gunther or Cody Rhodes. I don't think Breaker really gives a damn. All right, folks, we are right back into another Elimination Chamber qualifier as we are joined by the prodigy herself, Roxanne Perez. What a year it has been for Perez. Breakout year for Roxanne Perez as well, as a matter of fact. The only thing she was missing to make it a stellar year was a world championship, but she certainly has made her name known to everybody on the Monday Night Raw roster at this point. Perez has brought the fight to numerous big names like Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, who's in this match. Roxanne Perez has been absolutely incredible this past year. And she could cap off an incredible season last season and start this season with a championship opportunity in the bag. Just has to defeat her best friend Cora Jade and a woman she used to look up to in Bayley to get there. Meanwhile, the role model, it's been a long time since she's held championship gold here in Universe Mode. She also wants just the same amount of opportunities as Roxanne Perez does. But I don't think Bayley's willing to really give those opportunities away to this newer generation of athletes. That's why Bayley joined forces with Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and of course the Women's Royal Rumble winner Sasha Banks back in Chicago for War Games to take on Roxanne Perez's team in protest of this newer generation trying to quote unquote, take away the opportunities of the now veterans of this women's division like Bayley and Becky Lynch and Charlotte and all of them. So this must be absolutely hell for Bayley to have to go through tonight. She has to defeat two of these new generation of female athletes to get to the Elimination Chamber and to join the field that consists of Charlotte Flair and Naomi so far. Cora Jade also having a really, really good year. She's also had some impressive performances in the last few months. Still no championship gold for her either. It's almost a race at this point. Cora and Roxanne are destined for greatness. It's just who is going to get there quicker. Becky Lynch has to be watching this match very closely, especially with all the heat that she has with Perez and Cora Jade. We can hear the Let's Go Roxxy chants in the crowd. I told you, Roxanne Perez has absolutely turned a corner here on Monday Night Raw as she attacks her best friend Cora Jade to start this one. Almost Shawn Michaels-esque. A man that she learned a lot from down in NXT. Can't be no friends when it's on the road to the WrestleMania. And I think Perez and Cora Jade both recognized that very early in their career, which will do wonders for them in the future. As now Perez and Cora Jade go back and forth. Bayley's going to get a bucket of popcorn for that. But Bayley goes right back on the attack of Roxy and Cora Jade. And now Women Perez, though, sends her face down. Oh, and what a drop kick right to the face of Roxanne Perez. And now Perez attacking Cora Jade here. Oh, what a clothesline from Bayley, though. Bayley laying out the prodigy. And as Hurricane Rana from Cora Jade takes out Bayley this time. And now she goes for the cover. And we saw this dynamic at Bad Blood in Sacramento. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade were in a triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship against Becky Lynch. And the entire match, it was Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade just breaking up each other's pinfall attempts. And a lot of people said the only reason why Becky Lynch walked out of that match still WWE Women's Champion was because Cora and Roxanne Perez were too busy trying to keep one another from winning the championship. These two ladies claim to be best of friends, but whenever the championship is in the picture, whether it be the NXT Women's Championship or our WWE Women's Championship, they seem to throw that friendship right out the window. Yes, they joined forces for War Games for a better cause. And now look at this. Cora Jade was going for her patented baseball bat, but Roxanne Perez just threw in caution to the wind, sending Cora Jade out. And now it's back to Roxy and Bayley in the center of the ring. Two completely different generation of female talent. Both equally as talented, though, as now Perez gets suckered in. Cora Jade now on the attack of Bayley, and Bayley now sending her for a ride. As now Perez feels the wrath of the role model with a big DDT. Oh, what the hell? Just threw her entire body at Cora Jade there. Bayley, the veteran of this match, needs to keep her head on a swivel. And she's doing a pretty good job of doing just that. Kicking Roxanne right into the corner, but Perez with a nice counter. And now Roxanne Perez, look at this, grabs the arm. What does Roxy have in plan? Oh, through the top rope, nice arm drag. Nice arm drag to Bayley, goes for the cover, does Roxy, but you can see in the camera view that Cora Jade, once again, right there to break it up. And now Bayley sending Cora Jade right on that rehab knee of Cora's. And now look at this, Roxy taking a nice Hurricane Rana down to Bayley. Almost got the job done right there. Big drop kick from Cora Jade now. And now look at this, snap mirror into a drop kick. Bayley now sending Cora Jade face first into the turnbuckle. What the hell she got planned here? Oh my goodness, just absolutely flattened Cora. And now Roxanne Perez. Nice reversal that time. Drops the legs of Bayley, goes for a cover. Cora Jade's going to need to get her understandings about her, but breaks it up once again. And now this time Roxanne Perez going after Cora Jade. Got to realize how much this means to all three of these individuals. Bayley hasn't been on the top of the mountain in quite some time. Roxanne and Cora Jade are hungry to get to the top of the mountain. As now Cora Jade goes right back to the outside, perhaps to try and find another weapon. This time she grabs a kendo stick. All is fair in a triple threat match. Oh, she just struck Bayley, and then she struck her best friend Roxy with that kendo stick as well. Cora Jade isn't called the Monday Night's mean girl for no reason at all. She has a mean streak a mile long. As now Bayley, just taking care of business here between herself and these two women. Now Bayley has the kendo stick, just throwing it at Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez is in that corner. She's hurt. Now she comes back in here. Luthez Perez knocks down Bayley. And now Roxy's going second rope. What does she have planned? Went for the double knees, but Bayley kept her distance. And now look at this. Dumps Roxy on her head with a Saito suplex again. But now Perez, drives that shoulder right into the mat. And now look at this, face first, one last time. This time she's going to go for the cover, though. Cora Jade's too busy trying to play extreme. Almost got caught. She almost just costed herself an opportunity at the Elimination Chamber, trying to play with weapons. Roxy's out of the equation now. Bayley can focus in on Cora Jade. But look out, because Roxanne Perez is right back in the match. And now, wait a minute, sending Bayley out is Roxy. Gets caught, though. Huge elbow strike right to the jaw. And now Roxanne with an elbow strike right to the jaw. Huge Hurricane Rana from Cora again. And now it's Cora Jade with an opportunity. Look at this combination striking from the generational talent that is Cora Jade. And now it's the best friends left in the center of the ring. Nice neck breaker from Cora. Now stomping through the chest of Roxanne is Cora Jade. This could be Cora's opportunity here. Roxanne with a nice counter, though. Kick right to the leg. And now, wait a minute. Strike right to the knee. Back and forth these two go. You know they know each other like a book. Schoolboy into a super kick. And now Cora Jade slamming the head down of Bayley. Roxanne quick to get up on her feet. And now a kick right to the midsection of Cora Jade. Look out, Bayley cleared the ring. She might have not realized what she done though. Count of 1, 2. Oh, Bayley just saves the match. Just saves the match and saves her opportunity at the Elimination Chamber. But now it's Roxy and Bayley going back and forth. And Bayley dumps her on her head with a German suplex. German suplex now to Roxy. Could this be enough? Count of 1, 2. Cora's not going to get there in enough time. Roxanne has to dig deep. And now it's Bayley. Bayley going to plant Cora in the center of the ring with the Rose plant. But look out because Roxanne Perez is still on her feet. Rose plant to Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez knocked out Bayley. And now it's a pick of choosing as who Roxanne wants to go after. Big frog splash to Bayley. Cora's out. Frog splash to Bayley. Connects. 1, 2. Oh, Bayley just got the shoulder out. Bayley just getting the shoulder out. Cora's finally back up on her feet. Roxanne Perez now calling. Oh, but Cora drops her. Cora drops her. Now sliced bread from Cora Jade. Sliced bread from Cora Jade for the chamber spot, but now it's Roxy again with a counter. Oh, sends Cora Jade face first. Face first. And now Roxanne Perez calling Bayley back up to her feet. Went for a shot right to the face. And now, wait a minute, Roxanne Perez lays her out in the center of the ring. Center of the ring now. Perez now trying to take care of Bayley. Realizes that Cora Jade is back up on her feet. Perez now going second rope. Cora Jade just hurt her knee. And now look at this. Oh, face down on the knee. Using that brace to her advantage that time was Cora Jade. And now Cora goes top rope. Big splash incoming on Roxy. Any woman's ball game at this point, if you ask me. All three of these ladies want this just as bad, it seems. Cora Jade calling Bayley up to her feet. Hooks the arms. Hooks the arms of Bayley. This could be Cora's opportunity. Roxanne Perez has been isolated. Cora Jade to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Cora Jade qualifies for the Chamber. What a match. It was any three of these women's ball game to win. But at the end of the day, Cora Jade survives the prodigy and the role model. Probably not even the favorite to win this match, let alone the Elimination Chamber. Cora Jade refuses to be denied. Congratulations to our newest Elimination Chamber qualifiers in Braun Breaker and Cora Jade. How ironic those two are the ones to qualify for the Chamber. It is certainly shaping up, both Elimination Chambers shaping up to be a story of two different generations. You have CM Punk, you have Drew McIntyre, and you have Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov all qualified for the men's. You have Charlotte Flair, Naomi, and Cora Jade qualified for the women's. Certainly a taste of, you know, the generation of now and the generation of next, if you will. Speaking of a person that is in the now, a man that is on top of the entire world right now, performing at his best, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the WWE Champion. The undisputed WWE Champion himself, coming off of a victory over Finn Balor at Cincinnati. And tonight he's got his work cut out for him as he deals with the prize fighter Kevin Owens in the main event. A man that has certainly turned a new leaf as of late in his attitude, attacking Jey Uso. upon his Intercontinental Championship match. Kevin Owens lost that at the Royal Rumble. He also lost the Elimination Chamber qualifier to CM Punk last week. Balor involved in that match as well. The good news for Kevin Owens, though, is that there's a little bit of breaking news, as we are going to have sudden death last chance qualifying matches next week. Kevin Owens, LA Knight, and Finn Balor will meet in triple threat action, as well as Roxanne Perez, Bayley, and Liv Morgan. 2 triple threat matches next week on Monday Night Raw to determine the third and final entrance on the Raw side of the women's and men's Elimination Chamber. This Friday night on SmackDown, we will find out the last participant on the SmackDown side. An absolutely monumental Elimination Chamber qualifier match to main event our show this week. Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. The women's qualifier will also go down in triple threat action on Friday night as well. As how Cody Rhodes focuses his attack on KO right now. Nice Russian leg sweep from the American Nightmare. Chop to the chest of Kevin Owens. Big elbow drop right to the face. And now Cody off the ropes, but Kevin Owens getting out of harm's way that time. Could be an opening for the prize fighter. You talk about the prize fighter himself. He's out here fighting the man that has the richest prize in our sport. And if he defeats the WWE champion here tonight, Kevin Owens could very well be finding himself in a championship match even before WrestleMania, if you ask me. Could have a chance to turn WrestleMania plans directly on its head. And now look at this. Oh, Cody Rhodes planting Kevin Owens that time. Big arm drag takedown from Cody. Cody now calling KO back up to his feet. Running Bulldog takes him out. And now off the ropes is the champion with a disaster kick. Disaster kick connects. Kevin Owens looks stunned here. No pun intended. Cody wisely biding his time. Cody has learned a lot in the last year and a half. Losing everything with not only his friendship with Randy Orton, but also the WWE Championship in the process. Took him nearly a year to get back to the mountaintop and finally reclaim that prize off of Randy Orton back in Detroit at SummerSlam this past summer. And then lifting inverted DDT from Cody now. Goes for the cover here. Kevin Owens, big kick out. Strike right to the face now, as Kevin Owens gets right back in control of this one with a snap suplex. And now looking to send Cody for a ride with a German suplex, but Cody with a nice reversal. $1 Million Dream Slam from Cody, taking a page out of his former tag team partner Ted DiBiase's playbook. Goes for a chop, but Cody reversing it now. And now here comes Cody Rhodes with these strikes. And now a little bit of homage to a man that Kevin Owens knows all too well in Dusty Rhodes. And now, wait a minute, caught the boot, did Cody, or caught the arm? Planted him with the Cody Crusher. Cody Crusher in the center of the ring on a bloodied and battered Kevin Owens. Cody's certainly feeling on top of his game ahead of WrestleMania. And seeing as how stacked that Elimination Chamber is becoming with new faces and old faces, and John Cena, the Royal Rumble winner, still yet to choose who he's going after at WrestleMania. Cody's going to want to be in final form heading into Philadelphia. Another battle on the floor here as Cody hits Kevin Owens with a big bulldog. And now wait a minute, Cody Rhodes goes off the ropes with a springboard drop kick. Drop kick hit its mark. Cody breaking the count, does not want to win on a count out. It's not in Cody's blood. He's a fighting champion. He's a passionate man about sports, about wrestling in general. And now Cody off the ropes with a springboard drop kick. Springboard drop kick connects. Kevin Owens could be in trouble. Cody now sending him into the turnbuckle, gets reversed though. As now Owens trying to find an opening here. Look out for Kevin Owens. Big moonsault. Big moonsault connects. Cody's in trouble now. Crazy how quickly the tides turn here as now Kevin Owens getting leveled. But now Rhodes goes off the ropes with a cutter. The Cody cutter connects. Kevin Owens is a bloody mess. I think the wound got opened up earlier on in the match due to those pinpoint accuracy strikes of Cody Rhodes earlier. Big clothesline from Cody now. Kevin Owens reversing that time. Getting out of Cody's grasp. And now, oh no, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh! Just sent Cody Rhodes to the floor. That is a hard fall for the American Nightmare himself. Owens goes right back on the attack on the WWE champion. Oh no, wait, what the hell's Kevin Owens got planned here? I thought he was going to go for a package pile driver. Decides to release it. And now jumping frog splash from Kevin Owens. That kid in the front row seemingly not liking what they see as the American Nightmare gets brutally assaulted by this madman Kevin Owens. Count of 7. Damage could be done to our champion. A count of 8. Cody Rhodes peeling off the floor, though. Oh, and now, wait up. Cody Rhodes might have caught Owens off guard with the crossroads. Cody Rhodes got a second boost of steam right there, but still not enough. The crowd letting them know exactly how they feel about this performance as now Rhodes going top rope. No. Oh, Kevin Owens maintaining his ground. Beautiful moonsault connects. A beautiful moonsault connects on Cody. Count of 2. Rhodes getting the shoulder out. And now Kevin Owens here hits him with the stunner out of nowhere. The stunner connects to Cody to put him away. Count of 1, 2, no! Now it's Cody getting the shoulder out. Owens thought he had him beat right there. And now stomping out the chest of Cody Rhodes is Kevin Owens. It's any man's ball game, if you ask me, at this point in the match. Is now Cody trying to fire back here. A nice arm drag. Takes out Kevin Owens. And now going for something here, but Owens with a reversal. Wait a minute. Oh! A pile driver right on the neck. Dropped him right on the crown of his head. But Cody Rhodes somehow, some way. Oh my goodness, a kick right to the back of the head. A kick right to the back of the head of Kevin Owens. I don't know how the hell Cody's even up after a pile driver. Chop right to the chest of KO. Big clothesline from Cody Rhodes now. And now, wait a minute, Cody going top rope this time with the Cody Cutter. A top rope Cody Cutter. But I don't think Rhodes is done there just yet. Caught KO again with a crossroads. A second crossroads to defeat the prize fighter. And indeed, Cody does just that. Rhodes with a huge victory ahead of WrestleMania season. And oh, wait a minute, turn your back around because John Cena is staring a hole through you. John Cena, did he just make his choice? Did Cena just make his choice for WrestleMania?